Hi everybody, it's SpaceMuis here, and today we're going to try a new game by Creeping Jar called Green Hell. It is a survival game set in the Amazonian rainforest, and it's been on my playlist for quite some time. I bought it over the weekend and started playing it. I've got about 20 hours in the story mode and multiplayer and survival settings. Just trying it out so I can see what it's all about and hopefully be able to give you guys some good pointers and to-dos and what not to-dos. So let's jump right into it. Gonna go for single player. Let's do the survival. The story mode you can play on your own. I don't want to spoil the story for you. There is quite a good story to it, so give it a try. Let's take the normal difficulty. So welcome to the jungle. Choose a save point. Right, so you spawn on a random location on the map. There is no map. You don't have a map. You can find one later on at certain points of interest. But at the moment there is no map. You can press M, there's nothing. You start off with an empty backpack. Here's your backpack. It's empty. You have absolutely nothing. The only thing you do have is your wristwatch, which give you some of your micronutrient information: proteins, fats, carbohydrates and water. You have a compass on there. That's the only information you have as to where you are, is this compass bearing. Not that it means anything. And the time. Obviously, what would a watch be without time? Right, so let's start off. You would walk around and search for some resources: logs, stones, rope that hangs from the trees. I would not suggest running through the forest, as there are scorpions, spiders, snakes, stuff all over the show that will bite you. They give off a short warning and then they bite, and you die from venom, fever, infections, all that kind of stuff. There's a rock right there. So you can pick up the big rock and carry it around like this. As you pick items up, you will get entries at the top right hand side, which tells you in your notebook, which is over here, new items that you've learned and that you can build with these items that you just picked up. It would be advisable to just keep an eye on all these entries. You can read through it at your own time. There are some useful information in there. Now, as you saw, this big rock you can't put into your backpack, so you'll walk around with it in your hand. We don't want that, so we'll just drop it. You can right click on it and say harvest. Now you will break that big rock down into 3 smaller rocks. And as you see, new entry, stone blade. If we open the notebook, you see stone blade, which requires 2 stones, which we now have. So you can go to the crafting menu, open your backpack, add 2 stones as the recipe said. You see stone blade and craft. There you have a stone blade. Right. So now this blade you can use to cut down trees, cut down plants, bushes, stuff like that. Let's cut down this tree over here. This will give you a long stick, short sticks. You can pick the short sticks up. You can pick up the long stick again, and you can't carry anything else. You can carry, I think, 4 or 5 long sticks, I'm not sure. What you can do, there's small sticks, normal sticks and long sticks. So what you can do is you can break down the long stick. If you right click and harvest, it will break down the long stick into normal sticks, and then you can break down the normal sticks into short sticks. But we're not going to do that for now. We're going to take this long stick and say craft, and as it is, you can craft it and it will be a weak spear. which is basically just a stick with a sharpened edge. We're not going to do that now. Let's just carry this with us for a while. I just want to see where the trees are that give you rope, so I can show you that. There's a little armadillo. So these trees here, as you can see, there's rope hanging from the sides of it. It's called Lihana for some reason in this game. So we'll pick that up. There's a little big thingy. Right, so now we have rope, we have stone, we have our stone blade, we have a long stick. So right click on the long stick, say craft. We can put the stone blade with it. And a rope. Now we have a stone spear. Craft, and there's our stone spear. So we will carry on looking for a place to set up camp. You can pick up unknown mushrooms. You can pick mushrooms off logs. Some of these items will kill you if you eat it as it is. Some you need to cook first. And some is advisable not to eat them at all, because it will drop your sanity. And believe me, you don't want your sanity to go into the red. Your sanity meter is in the bottom left hand corner, the circle with the head and the brain there. If that thing turns red, you're in for a nasty surprise. So there's a river down here. You can go to the river. Have a look at the water. It says water dirty. You can drink the water if you want to, but there is a chance that you will get parasites. And the parasites, if not treated, they will kill you after some time. See a blue frog jumping around here. That is a poison dart frog. You don't want that thing to touch you. Don't pick it up. Don't eat it. Because like I said, it will kill you. Everything in this jungle is trying to kill you. So we have no idea where we are, except for this bearing on our compass, which now changed to 50 west and 16 south. So we'll move on a bit more. There's some parrots there. You can kill them and harvest them for meat and use their feathers to make arrows later. There's a big stone here. I'll just harvest this quickly. So we can craft a stone knife again. And then also we have a big stick which we can craft, and we add a stone to it for a stone axe. So we can chop down trees. Harvest this one, so just so we have some stones available. Your items do break, so as you use them, your stone knife will break, your spear will break, your axe will break, so you need to recraft them every time, so just make sure you have the necessary resources in hand. Oh, and look at that, a coconut just fell from the tree. This is very useful. So you stab it, hit it with your knife, hit it with your spear, axe, anything just to open it up, and now you can pick up the coconut. What the coconut does is, if you right click on it, you can drink the water inside, which will obviously replenish your water. We don't need that now, so I'm not going to do that. I will show you later on. You can use the empty coconut shells to collect rainwater, which is clean, which you can drink. So that's going to be a very vital resource to have. So any coconuts you see, pick them up. At your base you can put out 4, 5, 6, as many coconut halves as you want. Collect rainwater. The more you have, the more water you collect, the better off you will be. So I'm just going to walk around, search for a place to set up camp. There's a dead parrot over there. Easier to pick up the dead parrots than to hit them out of the sky while flying. These little mushrooms here, orange ones, very important. When you see them, pick them up. What they do is, let me show you quickly. So as you pick up stuff, it goes into your backpack. At the moment it's an unknown mushroom and the effects of consumption is unknown. It will decay in 1 day, 3 hours and 52 minutes, that is in-game time. So then they will spoil and you can't use them anymore. Once you eat one of these items, it will show you here, it gives you 5 carbohydrates, which is your yellow meter on your watch. Now when you hover over that same mushroom again, it still says unknown mushroom, but at the bottom you can see effects of consumption, 5 carbohydrates and -1 parasite. What that -1 parasite means is if you drink water, dirty water, there's a chance that you can get parasites from that water. You usually get 2 parasites, which means if you eat 2 of those mushrooms, it will take away the 2 parasites that you have. That's why I say, very important, try and always keep some of those orange mushrooms with you, just in case you do get parasites. You get parasites from some fruits that you eat, you get parasites from the dirty water, like I said. Animal droppings we don't need now, we will need it later on when we established our camp and you have planter boxes. You can plant some herbs in there, plant banana trees for you to give you a constant food supply. Then you will need stuff like the animal droppings. Oh, there's a nice cave over here. There's a long bamboo stick, we can pick that up. See what I said, scorpion over here and a rattlesnake over there. If you didn't see those buggers and you walked over them, it's goodbye Johnny. So let's craft a bamboo spear. Equip this bamboo spear. Got that. When you get close, it will start making a hissing sound to warn you off. So sound is very important in this game. As you walk through the jungle, listen to those warning sounds. Take this spear and we can throw it. Cut up the snake. And if you look at the bottom right, you'll see it gives us +1 for harvesting animals, and we get 2 rattlesnake meats. Pick up a spear. So in our inventory we have raw rattlesnake meat, effects of consumption unknown. We will find out soon. Coconut bowl, like I said, important to have. You can try and eat the scorpion. I haven't tried that yet, not sure what that does. Looks like there was a base here at some stage, bamboo shelter. So as you find places like this with pre-built stuff, you will scribble it down in your notebook and then you build it yourself. Coconuts, very fortunate to find those. Painkillers, can of food, empty can, empty can, empty can. Later on you can build furnaces to melt those cans down, and so you can use the steel. And you can use this bamboo shelter to sleep. So what we can do, it's a pity you can't take this binoculars. We can use this as a temporary base. It's not a bad spot, to be honest. Right, but still we don't have a save point. This is only a sleeping point. So to get a save point, you have to go into your notebook and you have to build a frame and put a roof on it, either palm roof or banana roof, and it will allow you to save your game. You can also go to your house and you can build a small shelter, allows you to save the game, or a hut shelter, which gives you a save point and a bed. Seeing that we already have a bed, well, there's the recipe to build this. 2 logs, 8 long sticks, 9 ropes, 26 palm leaves. I think this one is cheaper, or takes less resources to build. See, there's the medium bamboo shelter we just found now. So there's a recipe how to build that. If you looked earlier, it would have been empty. This one takes less resources, so let's put this down. Let's see if we can put it in here. Maybe at the back here somewhere. There we go. To rotate, you hold in right click and drag, and then you can rotate. There we go. So now we need sticks. We do have some already. Put them in. It's very similar to building style of games like The Forest. Just gonna pick up these stones. See what else is here. Don't know if this is going in deeper or it's a bit of a maze. So we need sticks. Small stick. You can chop down trees, like this one over here. Take our axe. So this will give you log, long stick, and some short sticks. There's some rope that fell with it. I'm not sure if we need long sticks as well. Let's have a look. Notebook. 3 long sticks, yeah. So we might as well take some with us now already. Let's just try and pick up all the other sticks lying around, because like I said, once you carry a big stick you can't pick up anything else. So 1 long stick, 2 long sticks. Go back into the cave. There's our save point. You can't put the long sticks in immediately. You have to put it in order. So small stick, or normal stick. Now you can put in the long sticks. We need one more. There we go. Let's cut down another tree. Can't pick up any more normal sticks. We're already carrying 10. Small sticks we only have 7. You can carry 10 at a time, so we can harvest this one. So now we're carrying 9, and then we only need 1 long stick. So we'll take this one. It's getting dark, so it's a good time to set up camp. Rope we have, and we need 13 palm leaves. So let's go ahead and get those quickly. Palm leaves we can get by cutting down this palm tree. Palm leaf. You can carry 6 of these at a time. So 6. So 6, we need 13. So another 7. So 2 more trips. Where did we cut down this tree? We'll just cut down another one.
Oh no! You gotta be kidding me!
Like I said, your tools do break, so we've just lost a axe. No problem though, because we do have the resources for it. 1 stick and 1 stone. There we have a new one. Five, 6. One more leaf. We're going to need some dry leaves as well to start a fire. There's our logs. We don't need them now. You'll need the logs later on when you build bigger stuff. Leaf. I haven't seen any dry leaves yet. They usually hang at the bottom of the palms. You can leave these palm leaves out to dry. Takes a couple of days. And there's our shelter and our safe spot. So sleep at the bottom, save at the top. So let's go ahead and save this. And what we can do, our nutrients, everything is still okay-ish. Let's put some coconuts out if it rains during the night. It does rain a lot in this game. So we'll go ahead, we'll put our coconut shells out here. Put it there. Let's crack open one of these. So drink the water. Harvest. Gives us 2 coconut halves. Take the flesh out. Again, it's a new item you found, so effects of consumption is unknown. Once you eat it, you can see 5 carbohydrates, 10 fats. If you hover on it again, it shows you 10 carbohydrates and 10 fats and 5 carbohydrates, sorry. The open shells. Let's just look down. Oops, doesn't want to stand there. Put one there, and one there. Ah, doesn't want to stand. Let's put it here. Right. Don't know if you've noticed, in the bottom right it said sanity, minus some sanity points for leeches. If you hold in C, select inspect, look at your arm, look at those leeches that you've picked up. You are in the Amazon rainforest, so it is very humid, and leeches are plenty. You can check your other arm, your left leg, right leg, nothing further. Right. Let's see if we can find some dry leaves. We've got our water collectors. I don't like this coconut over there. Let's try and put it on top here. There we go. Alright, so our 4 water collectors are ready. If it rains tonight, we will get some water in the morning. Another stick. This plant over here, with the red, the yellow flowers and the flat leaves, that is the Molinaria plant that you need to craft bandages. If you scrape yourself against a rock, you want to put a bandage on that to avoid infection. Cut down, I think this is a dry leaf. You know what, let's just go and rest before we pass out. You don't want to pass out of exhaustion outside in the jungle. You will wake up with worms under your skin, which you need a bone needle for to take them out. You need to patch it up, you need to put maggots on it. It's a long story, so let's take a nap. Right, it's the following morning. Let's see if we can find that. Let's have a look at our nutrients first. We need some carbs, we need water, a little bit of protein, a little bit of fat. Still okay for now. And maybe just see if it rained last night. It did. It's still raining actually, so we can drink this water. So water is fine. Let's find some dry leaves. Some dry leaf over there. So banana leaf, dry leaf. There we go. Pick that up. Sure there was another one. There we go. Oh, it's raining in, so we could have just put coconuts over here. We'll pick them up later. It's open on this side, so you don't want to build the fire there. When it rains and your fire gets wet, it will be extinguished. So you don't want your fire to get wet. For a nice spot right over here. So let's build a fire, and we'll put it right there in the corner. Add the sticks. Use tool to create ember. So we need something to light the fire. One large stick, one small stick, and we can craft a hand drill. And if we use the hand drill, drag a bird nest fiber or dry leaves from the backpack. Place it in the fire tool slot to start a fire. That's why we needed the dry leaves.
Bitch!
Guy swears every time he tries to light the fire. Here we go, we have a fire going. Now these dots, you can put your meats to be cooked. So as you see, you only have 1 hour 46 minutes of this meat left before it's spoiled. However, when you cook it, it lasts longer. I think it lasts another day extra. So we have our camp, we have our fire, we have a place to save, we have a place to sleep, we have our food, we can cook. So we're just going to cook off this meat, eat, and then I'm going to sign it off for this episode, and then we'll catch it up on the next one. Let me know in the comments down below, should you guys like to proceed this series, and we can venture forward and see what we can find in this jungle. Maybe set up a proper camp somewhere with lots of resources all around, see what else we can find, see if we can find that map, and get to a point where we can build a mud house. So rattlesnake meat cooked. You see it gives us another extra 23 hours. Still effects of consumption unknown. Let's eat one. It gives us 12 proteins and 5 energy. So there we can see 5 proteins. 12 proteins and 5 energy. Fire will keep burning. There's a little timer on it. You can prolong the fire by just putting more sticks in the middle. Right, so that is it for our first episode. Like I said, if you want to see more, let me know in the comments down below. If you have some tips and tricks of your own, please mention it. Like I said, I've only played this game for 20 hours in total, so still fairly new. I don't know everything, but that's why we are here, to learn from each other. Goodbye, signing out, and see you in the next episode.